Why can't I get rid of my... There we go.
Oh, hello. Have a look.
Okay, creepy crawlies. In the shrine. And find some Ichi as well while we're doing that.
Don't forget to eat.
No, I'm not going to eat. It's a gathering quest. Oh, we need to check in on the, our buddy's hunting party. You get into Monster Hunter, Wagner? 14 of these little bastards. Man, coming in hot. The 10 gift subs. Welcome back, Traz. Max back to the Art of Gaming. MQZ Snare Playing, Corin, Zen, Lonesome Wanderer, Franklin, Binga, Mad Gatling, and Kitsith. Dude, appreciate the love so much, man. Where have you been? Also, if you check out the wheel command, you just bagged yourself 100 points you can put on any of the games in the approved list. These things are a pain in the butt. Come here. Okay, that's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna wire bug that. Oh yeah, how's that going? You doing a good job? Oh. Where's this tunnel? Oh, I think it's up the top. I still want to get my wire bug out, which I don't. I'll just run around. I'll head around to 3. Goal for crossovers could be to unlock all different characters. It's meta progression because you need to find them and do their quests. Okay. Is it like FTL style stuff, or is it like for unlocks? Or is it story related? Is there a story, or is it more like Spire. Does that thing count? I think this thing counts as something I can kill. Well, it would have if it hadn't have crawled into the... You're looking for a new company? You think you got a good chance? I mean, New Year started. Do people look at companies looking for people about now, yeah? Need to kill a few of these for that. Okay. I only need 2 more of those. Oh, that's good. I think the cat and the dog's gonna get one. Oh, these will be the last ones I need. Some story more like Spire though. During your pathing you come across the right quest points, but you can miss them too. Oh, interesting. Come on. Ooh. There. Oh, unique mushrooms. Didn't need that. Let's... Come on. Well, that's a thing. We just run up that. Oh, good. Get a few bugs here. No, I need to have my weapon out. There we go. Insect grinding. Good boy. Here we go. Did you think it's going to be much prospects, Wagner? Or are you going to have to stick it out where you are? Okay, now where are the... There, come here, come here. Well, there's like 3 of them here. We only need to kill 2. We get another one of these. Oh, there we go. 4. Oh man, I need another 4. Ah, that must have been good boy. Good shot, good boy. Chromo dropping 50 for Dungeon of the Endless. Man, I thought you would have been in earlier this month doing that. It was almost like you didn't want it to win. Although the standing joke was you didn't want to see it be like a... Was it like a 5-time loser if it doesn't make it? You're all in, 100 noms. We get a fresh wheel kicking off on the 16th too for, you know, for when it doesn't make it again. How many more things? I need 3 more. How many subs to ensure your boy wins? I don't know, man. No one can read the future. You do get 10 points per gift sub, though. I can't be seen as taking sides. Yeah. Wahaha's heavily invested in Rogue Legacy, and Warmaster Khan has been really pushing Jupiter Hell. So did you see the minis? For some reason, Twitter decided that I wanted to see someone, some minis someone painted. I'm like, oh, Chromo paints minis. Not sure why you paid 50k for 50 when you could just pay 100 for 5, because you can only get 1 of those per stream, and it's only available once an hour. It's a super cheap 5-pack, promotional. Yeah, put a little bit of friendly competition in it. I was wondering, maybe I should, I like the cooldown on it, but I wonder maybe if in the future I don't limit it to 1 per person. Maybe just have it to whoever's quick enough to get it each time. Hey Pop, how you doing? The biggest problem with that is whoever gets it the first time knows exactly when it's going to be available again. Whoa. You know what studies? Congratulations, man. For how long? For the weekend. That's still pretty good.
Oh, hello.
Thanks for queuing the scare area. Now we can set up the other camp. Okay.
See you later.
Camp available there.
It's a good day for a hunt.
Next semester starts Monday. It's going to be a soft start. Oh, you don't get a break between semesters? That's rough.
Which quest would you like?
Frosty Paradise? Or Plump and Juicy? We're just creepy crawlies. Let's do Plump and Juicy then.
Be careful out there.
Okay. Also, I've got to accept...
How about this weather,
Shrooms?
again.
Okay, so we need to we need the raft shells, but we also need 2 more Zamites. There's something up here I need to kill? I don't think we get them off these guys. No, it's like something we loot, right? In the cave? Is it that? What just happened there? I did something with my thing. I was hanging in the air, I don't know what I did. Zebra, I didn't even see that. You like ninja'd it. Zebra the ninja. A raft shells from the oysters. Okay, that we can do. I still need to I want to find the 2 Zamites this quest though. Should be some Zamites in here with the oysters. Yeah, the slaying's been going really well. I like how they did it in World as well, and probably the other ones. How they introduce a big monster, and I'm sure at some stage it just becomes a regular monster that you fight. We had this one that was like this toad monster. Huge belly. Right, there's the Zamites we need for that quest. That was a cool one. The big belly toad thing. The other ones have been kind of Well, not that, I mean, that sounds a bit rough. The other ones have been good, but they've just been standard Monster Hunter monsters, which are, or boss monsters, which are good, right? But not stand out for, you know, for Rise. Kind of. I don't know. I think I don't know if I like it more than the clutch claw or not. It's a thing that exists. But one of the things, like, so you can run up the walls if you've got stamina. But as you can see here, like, it's dude, instead of running over the top there, is kicking off, even though my stamina hasn't run out. Apart from that, it's kind of cool to scale up the sides of mountains and... because you can run up them and then you can jump away, use this thing to... I'll show you. Run up until we're out of stamina. Until he decides he's had enough. I guess I won't be showing you. But basically, if you run out of stamina and he jumps off, then I've got 2 charges. You know, the things in the bottom of the screen. So you can use one at your second charge to grab onto it again. And in the meantime, your stamina is ranking up. Or refilling. So then you can make another run. You can be like, let me see if I can... There we go. He jumps off and then you just climb back up and then you can run up again. Oh, I don't know if we got that. Yeah. And it's got a cool attack that goes with it, but it's a bit... the interface is a bit jank. So you could have your weapon out, you hold the left trigger, and then you push the Y button. And then it attacks in the direction you're looking. There's no aiming that. You have to have pre-aimed. I think if the trigger is out, like when you're holding the trigger and your weapon's out, that's when the aiming beam should come up. So you can sort of be like, yep, that's where I want to attack, and then press it, and then you'd attack along that line. But it definitely feels like in-house user testing only, where they highly explain to the user how it works, so that which would just be a co-developer, then has no problem because they're being like literally tutored how to do it. This kind of defeats the purpose of the testing to see if it, you know, is intuitive.
Have a look at my wares.
But that's pretty much the Capcom way, though. So. Okay, we've got the other base camp.
Take care.
It's why, yeah, like, I don't... Has there been a Monster Hunter that hasn't had a main quest, something that's been absolutely hated by the majority of the player base? Probably not. Because I know the Zora Magdaros fight was... people liked when I was doing those quests. It had a big boost to the channel, because I think people just wanted to see if you raged or not as a streamer about how terrible it was, and then they'd laugh along with you and be like, yeah, I hated it too, and then they'd all leave because watching regular hunting was boring for them, but watching people rage at the Zora fight was good. And then this one's got the rampages.
It's a good day for a hunt.
It's a good day for a hunt.
Here's the quest list.
Frosty Paradise, slay some baggy.
Don't forget to eat.
I'm not eating. I'm going to remember deliberately not to eat because I'm just hunting some baggy. Let's actually go here though so I can get some honey. I don't have traps. I need to make traps. I need some trap tools. Oh, I need to check in on the dudes as well.
Welcome to my shop. Anything catch your fancy? See you later.
I love that I can just buy trank bombs straight up. We've never associated Monster Hunter with a main quest. Well, it's got the storyline. You can just go out and do hunts over and over again, I guess. Which I guess a lot of people do. Eventually, that's what ends up happening. You thought slaying and crafting was the main quest? That would get really dull after a while. It becomes like, with no goal on what to do with that, it definitely becomes like a sandbox game where it's just all these mechanics but no anything. So you would get players that just want to go out and do that, especially people that, you know, have someone they play with or friends or something. Why am I not... Didn't I just go buy 10 trap tools from the dude?
Have a look at my wares.
It feels like that would have to be something that,
An excellent purchase. Thank you for your patronage.
would also have to be like, I don't know, maybe you had like Tuesday boys night where you came home from work and Mrs. was, I don't know, having girls night. And so you just jumped on for a couple hours, slayed some monsters with some friends, and then that was it, and you meet them up again next week. 'Cause I think if you're just killing the monsters and farming every day, I think the sandbox would wear thin. Well, I think that's probably fair of most sandboxes. Why does this one not have 4? Do I not have enough trank bombs? I don't. I mean, I should craft them while I'm here. There we go. I'll check with you after I've done all the other things. But let's get up. I like the Warframe situation. Where mostly you're just doing the exact same thing over and over and over again. But for a purpose. Well, the purpose was to fill up the meters. Great with friends. I mean, kind of, except it does to some extent. Except everyone can do it because the objective is like has a massive success rate. What it doesn't have though, like it's got a high success rate, but requires a lot of time. Or some, pay to skip. Yeah, fishy, fishy, fishy. Sometimes you can brag to yourself. My mom says I'm cool. Where's my Mountain Dew? I know too well, your mum does think you're cool. But does she tell you you'd be cooler if you shaved off your beard? Yeah, so does my mum. Mum's mum, bless her. It's always we have like a running pool whenever we're gonna have dinner. It's like we pick a time on when Nan's gonna make the first comment about how I'd look better without my beard, or how I don't look like young me, or I'm not the grandson she knows. Yeah, keep in mind, I've had a beard for 20 years. Right, so and for the most part it was full face, big fluffy beard. And she's known other people with beards. So like, you don't tell the other people that that have beards about their beards. She's like, oh, but they've always had a beard. And I'm like, well, I've always had a beard. She's like, I have a beard, but and I'm like, what? When I was growing up, when I was 12, or when I was 6, yeah, there's a reason, that pretty much most adult life, beard. But what's really funny is her son, my uncle, he's now got a beard. He's 20 years older than I am, 22 years older than I am, and he's got really short hair. And Mum showed me. Mum's his older sister. Showed me a recent photo of him, and I said I think his beard and his haircut looks good. But funny, Nan's like, oh, that's not the son I know. And like, it doesn't look like him. That's always her thing. It doesn't look like him. I'm like, well, how does someone not look like themselves? And it's because he's let his hair go grey instead of dyeing it. And he's very vain. He used to dye his hair all the time. But the grey hair and the grey beard looks great. Like, really suits him. And I had a joke with Mum. I'm like, oh, what? Because he's got because Nan's always pointing at a photo of me on the wall at Mum's. Literally, I'm 12 in the photo, and she's like, that's the grandson I used to know. Where's that young man? I'm like, that young man is 12 years old. I'm not going to look like that even if I shave my beard. Like, it's just not going to happen. I'm looking at him going, I think he's still got baby teeth up there, and I was laughing with Mum about it. And I said, because when she told me about her brother, and Nan was saying it's not the son she knows. I'm like, oh, she's probably got a really old photo, that she's referring to. Mum laughed. She's like, yeah, she's got one from when he was 20 in her purse. Like, that's the So she's got like a 40-year-old photo of him. You know, like, that's the son she remembers. Thought I was, when I was 12, I was still using cave paintings. This coming from a person who doesn't have access to Discord. But I guess I want to send you a photo. I've got to put one in an envelope and a stamp on it. Below the belt, that's where you like it. Oh no, Severo's out. Quick, Pop, get in the car and go catch him.
Hey.
How about this weather, hmm? I'll be here if you need me. Bunny Dongo are a taste of heaven. Which quest would you like?
Okay, I've done the gathering quest there. Let's go see if there's any gathering quests at the hub.
Take care of yourself.
Oh, Severo's gone. Pop didn't even want to chase after him. I mean, it's not like you could send him a message and say, hey, come back. He wouldn't get it anyway because he's not allowed on Discord. You'd have to, like, scrumple up a post-it and throw it at him or something.
Hello.
Oh, come on, Severo, it's funny.
Which quest would you like?
Oh, wow, look at all these quests we got. There's a few here. Slay Kestodon. Slay 20 Jugras or Ludroth. Hunter Lagombi and a Tetranodon. Tetranodon was the big boss. Hunt all target monsters. Well, that's that one and that one. That's a Rathian.
You know, I sometimes have trouble deciding what to make for dinner, too. So what I usually do is I go out of my way to make the most difficult dish I can. I wish you luck.
Go cry in the corner. Don't cry in the corner. Cry in the kitchen and do my dishes, bitch.
A lifeless stretch of land, nothing but dust and sand. Barren and forlorn, lifeless and storm-torn. In the shadows monsters thresh, mad with lust for blood and flesh.
Oh, new zone. Ooh. What zone is this? Sandy Plains, huh? Looks cool. Alright, we've got to find 15 Kestodon. You actually in the kitchen cooking? What are you cooking? Fragrant strawberries. Chicken and chorizo pasta bake. Oh, I can get behind that. Whacking them on the head is not good. They got big hard heads. Oh, I need to check in on my buddies. Okay, camp. They just dig out of the ground. Sauce is extra onion garlicky with some hot garlic pickle. You like a good hot garlic pickle, don't you? Oh, that's a hot pickling. My bad. Like, get hot, hot, hot. Whee! Better be waking the sleeping one up. Stupid cat. Look at him, look at him. And chorizo's really nice though. There's a Mexican sort of, we call it fast food. What's in between fast food and restaurant quality? Anyway, there's a chain like that here. And they do Mexican, they do breakfast. So you get the brekkie wrap, and it's a scrambled egg and chorizo wrap. And it's got like a pico mix and something else in it. And it's got a hash brown. It's the only part of it I don't like. I mean, I like hash brown. I just don't like hash brown in wraps. I find that just puts too much in a wrap. And they're really cool. If they're not busy and I say, hey, can I, instead of putting the hash brown in it, could you just not put the hash brown in it? They're like, yeah. So then I just get to eat the hash brown and I have the wrap. You know how like fast food also has that connotation of being that sort of quality? Not that all restaurants have better quality. I mean, we've all seen Kitchen Nightmares. So we've got a, I mean, we have Burger King over here, but it's called Hungry Jack's. Hey, Talbot, thanks for the sub, dude. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Enjoy the emotes. Yeah, it's called Hungry Jack's because the guy that franchised Burger King is named Jack, and he decided he wasn't calling it Burger King, he was calling it Hungry Jack's after himself. Anyway, they've really stepped up their game here. Like they've got this Grill Masters section. It's only a very small amount more than the standard Whopper and that range, but it's really good quality burgers. Especially if you get them when they're slow. And they've got more time to make it look like that does on the menu picture, and they actually do. Really good. Here for a second, you have to go because of work. It never ends. Thank you so much. You enjoy the content. Any games coming out you're looking forward to? Let's see if I have them on the agenda. I mean, you guys are all super cool, but it is really nice when someone drops in from the YouTubes. Hello, YouTube, says Pop Monkey. It keeps reminding me, I need to actually write a letter, and I keep putting it off. But it's something that I want to do, so I should stop putting it off. That goes a long way, the lines of why when... You know, like, you guys are here today. Monster Hunter's fine? Oh, nice. Alright, well, all the best with work. Hopefully it, I mean, it's good that it keeps you busy, but hopefully you can get some free time. But thanks again for dropping by and for the sub, man. Really appreciate it. Goes a long way. Remobra. How many more things? 4 more Castodons. Hakan, are you working today, man? How's the Rona going, dude? You almost got given it the shake? I should sharpen my sword. I'm so lazy on the small hunt kill quests. Like I didn't even get items out of my out of the free items out of the chest. You're working, you've been doing better, and the cough is killing you. Can't figure out why. Ribs are legit bruised from coughing. That's probably why it's killing you, because you're doing a lot. One thing you got to watch too with a lot of coughing is that if you do any physical damage to your lungs, that can then lead to more coughing. Which is a terrible, terrible vicious cycle if you end up in it. It's worse today and you've been coughing more. Yeah, so that could be a thing, like when... yeah, it's kind of weird, but yeah, physical damage to your lung causes you to cough. Which then can, you know, prevent the physical damage from healing, which will cause you to cough. Coughing leads to coughing. Yeah, kinda. I should be doing this one. What you doing these ones? Something like that. Let those guys finish him off while I carve. Stop breathing, problem solved. Problem solved. Yeah, holding your breath can help because the breathing process, which moves the air back and forth over any, if you have any tears or abrasions from the Rona coughing, that flow of air over the rough patches is what causes would be the non-Rona related cough. I guess technically, if you're not breathing, you're not pushing air through it, then you're not going to cough. But might not be a the preventative you're looking for. You have a giant bag of lozenges on the way. Nice. Somebody wants to talk to you. Ooh, at the steelworks, eh? Is it you?
Oh, hello.
You found a subcamp. I found 2.
Oh.
I need to slay 8 Kestodons. I literally just killed 20 Kestodons. Oh, 14 or something. You need materials for this one? Oh, I've got those. Here, you can
Come
have them.
back anytime. I've got some great bargains.
Alright, so we got one subcamp set up.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to kill a bunch of Kestodons and we're good.
Take care.
How are you today?
I'm great. I am Tony the Tiger Great.
Have a look. Come again.
Khan is a workhorse. Probably to his detriment.
How can I help you? These are the available quests.
20 Jagriths or Ludroth. Flooded Forest. Okay. I have a feeling. I got a feeling.
Until next time.
Okay, if I go to the Flooded Forest first.
Hello. Which quest would you like?
Alright.
May the spirits protect you.
I'm gonna try and be cheeky here. Right, because we did the quest to go kill the 14 whatchamacallits in the Sandy Plains. And since we're at the Sandy Plains... Ooh.
Among these endless streams, naught is what it seems. Beasts lurk in the shadows, claiming many a soul. Beware these dark waters, they will swallow you whole.
Okay. So, before I was rudely interrupted by the cutscene, I was going to say is what I should have done, instead of going to Sandy Plains first, I should have just done an expedition out to Sandy Plains, gone and picked up the locations of the camps, and then done the quest, which the actual quest had me kill the enemy that I need to kill to set up the camp. Right. So it just means we're going to have to go back to the plains and kill more of that enemy, and it'll be fine. I won't whinge too much. But since we know we're going to come out to this one, which is Sandy Plains and what is now Flooded Plains or something, if we find the camp here, right, and then end the expedition, dude will again give us a quest, probably to kill the enemies that we've got a quest to. Probably going to be those guys. Come on, get there. Get there. Smoke nut. Several. Friday night trivia. How does that work when everyone's got smartphones these days? I remember pub trivia, and they were the greatest until we caught teams cheating. And it kind of ruined future pub nights for everyone because no one trusted anyone after that. So me and my boss just used to go and drink and play on the pokies. Locally, you have to turn your phones into a basket. What about the people that don't have phones? Or don't have phones? I legitimately do not have a phone. I don't even have it. Well, I do. Yeah, look. It's got a cord. It's not rotary. This is for a pub trivia night, Severo. I don't know if you want to do that. This is not a My Next Top Model questionnaire sort of thing. Awful defensive about it not being a rotary. Yeah, I don't want Severo telling everyone I'm a grandpa again, despite the fact that I'm on Discord. Hey, Lonesome, how you doing, man? What's been happening?
Welcome.
I found a sub camp. I did. What did you want me to kill for it? You want me to kill 8 Rogi? But I've got a quest to kill different things in the forest.
Take care.
Fine.
How can I help you? These are the available quests.
I gotta kill Jagras, not Rogi. A Basarius. Volvodon. Oh, I think we saw that guy. He was like one of those slug bugs. Royal Ludroth. Pukey. Oh, that's the one that we were talking about before. Let's go kill the Jagras and Ludroth and maybe the Rogi.
Good luck out there.
Hey, Sparkle Study. Did I know 60% of women over 40 in the West marry their pets? I did not know that, but possibly for reasons that would contradict your statement. You can't fathom that, Pog? I again, for reasons that would contradict your statement, I think that's why you couldn't fathom them. Alright, make sure we get stuff from the chest this time, just in case I want to have some free stamina up. Who's a good boy? You're wondering if I would give Dying Light another go. No, not at all. And if you're referring to the wheel, you should read the sheet, because it's not just pick any game and go. There's a theme and there's rules, and channel points will just get lost from nominations, and I didn't know it was not accepted. Dying Light is definitely not a roguish game. It's a zombie-ish game. Are you getting ready for DL2? Apparently there's lots of content in it. Oh, look at that guy. It just didn't feel right for me. I liked a lot of the systems in it. I liked a lot of the stuff it had to offer, but just the general playing. I think a lot of the, like having to look up to grab stuff, you know, with your character, it felt like, I play off a very slow mouse as well for, you know, it's just comfortable for me, it gives me better aiming control and stuff. It felt like you needed to have your mouse set up as if you're playing Quake Arena. I don't know, and I think something and something so heavily. I mean, it could probably controller okay, but first-person controller feels. I don't know. I can't. I just don't quite get my head around it. Not in that style of world awareness game. Budget and reviews, if budget... I can understand if budget will allow it. I mean, I can't see the reviews being bad, but even if they were, I'll quite often say to people, don't let other people decide what games you like. So the Dying Light Day was one of the October ones. Oh, your review. I mean, if you got as much enjoyment out of one that you did. From what I've seen in the upcoming book. The moving water, something's just a little bit off with it that makes it feel like we're sliding. I felt like that in a couple of the other areas where there's been some shallow water. But this one's like... maybe because it's brown. They put out... the Dying Light team put out a tweet. They put out two because the first one... people freaked out because they're stupid and don't understand. But they were saying to like fully complete Dying Light 2 would take just as long as it would take to walk from somewhere to somewhere else, because there's 500 hours of content, and the two places in Europe are pretty far apart and would take 500 hours to walk. And people freaked out saying, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it, like that's really good value for money, but I don't have 500 hours to play in a video game. And to which other people were saying, well, don't fully, you don't have to 100% it. You don't have to find all the secrets and stuff. And they're like, that's not what they said. They said fully complete. It's like, that's finding all the secrets and doing all the achievements. And there was enough enough idiots that they had to then repost saying that you can beat the main game in about 20 hours, 80 if you want to do all the if you want to do just side quests and things. But yeah, 500 hours if you want to find everything. Which is a bit risky for them putting it out there, because what happens if someone does it in 200 and goes, yeah, I want my money back. Be a bit of a jerk move, but oh man, I thought we had a game crash for a second there. A little concerned. I got a quest to kill 20 dudes. I did not want me to crash. You can, but you don't have to. Yeah, well, that's what they were saying. They wanted to. They were sort of, putting out there how much content they have. And like I said, too many people that misinterpreted it because I don't know. apparently fully complete means different things to other people. I can kind of see it, but I think a little bit of deduction would have said that they don't have 500 hours worth of main quest and side quest, and then even more content on top of that in terms of secrets and achievements and everything. You know, people being people on the internet, it's clearly never happened before, so I don't know why we're all surprised. He thought 100% meant beat 100% of the story. That's just made it to the credits. Which I think is also a lie, right? No one's 100%. No one's made it to the credits on every game they've ever played. What do they do when they go to a friend's house? No, I'm not touching that. I currently am able to lie to my friends about stuff. I don't want you stepping in and telling them that you've got proof that my lie is not true. If you like the game, you'll go for 100%. If you don't, you'll suffer. If I have to suffer at any point, I don't. Well, it depends on what type of suffer, I guess. Some suffering's good. I mean, there's gonna be some times where you pick a game that's just not a winner. That's totally cool. Or it's good for a decent chunk of time and then is not. Do I like really spicy foods? Some. I like spicy foods that come from a culture that eats good tasting spicy foods, and they just happen to be spicy and hot as well. I don't like places that make spicy food where they add chemical made additives just so they can have something that burns your rectum. And I get why that stuff exists, like it's gag, right? You know, gags are a thing. But I just can't be bothered. I've got no time for that sort of stuff. Like I like, I'm sure you guys know Hot Ones. I've been watching Hot Ones for a long time. Been going for a long time. And Sean's great. Good interviewer. They've kept a bomb on there for so many seasons because it's kind of like a staple. It was the hottest one they had. It sat at the number 8 spot for like 10 seasons or something. New season soon? Nice. I'm a little bit behind though, so I have to catch up a bit. Conveniently, YouTube, you can just catch up. And I sort of remember after I don't know, it was probably like season 6 or something, where they'd or maybe a little bit earlier, but they'd gotten rid of pretty much all the chemical ones. Like they'd gotten anything that was just a chemical heat product was off the shelf, and they never put anything back since. Like they've had 9 hot sauces that are hot sauces you can put in food, you can cook with. Or maybe they had sauce in there at one stage, didn't they? Maybe they would have had that with the... I don't know. But you know, and that's the idea, is it's supposed to be hot sauces that you would add to food and dishes that belong in other meals. And most people have said that those ones taste good, but then they come in and burn them. Whereas the chemical ones, the ones that are made in a lab just for pure heat, like they hit you straight away because they're battery acid. You know, and I just sort of, that sort of stuff, I just, yeah. I don't see the point. That stuff's, I think that stuff's fine in really small quantities, like when you have like sour candy or sour lollies or stuff like that. Because it's such a, you know, that's just a citric acid coating, right? And it's more on a fun level, but it's when, yes, something like that gets made at some sort of ungodly level of heat. And even though you can get that ungodly level of heat out of a natural spice, it tastes different. It burns different. Yeah, spicy peppers will give you a tingle. You know, it'll have a build-up. How many more of these do I gotta kill? 2. Go away, you stupid bear. I have no interest in killing the bear. That's why I find like a lot of dishes that just have jalapenos, especially commercial places. That commercial tin of the big industrial commercial tin of jalapenos that's sitting in a, you know, like a quart of vinegar. It's all it tastes like is vinegar. There's no flavour to it. It's also not that much heat because it's just a jalapeno, compared to fresh ones, which can actually pack a little bit of punch. Yeah, like my brother, my older brother, he was growing some. I think it was it was a Trinidad scorpion, and he was trying to grow reapers, but they didn't take. And his wife is from Jakarta, and so whenever we go over there, her and her friends will just be sitting there chopping chilies all day, and someone will be like, "Oh, you're just doing your weekly prep," and they'll be like, "No, this is for dinner." You know, and they'll have these mountains of chilies, you know, because it's just what they're used to. And it's really hot, but you don't notice straight away. Like you'll start eating, like take a bite of whatever she's cooked if you're having, you know, the hot stuff. It's quite often mild dishes there. And you won't notice straight away. You'll be like, oh, this is really nice. Got good flavors and stuff. It's really, really nice. You'll go for a second bite and then you'll start to feel that tingle on your tongue. You'll be like, oh, this is going to be hot, isn't it? And they're like, yeah, it's hot. But it's too late. You've taken 2 bites already. And so even if you stop eating, you're in for a bumpy ride. But it never really feels like it burns. It's just, yeah. It just gets really hot and tingly. Whereas the fake stuff, I feel that it, you know, it's almost like you touch like a hot poker to the inside of your mouth. I don't like that stuff. Yeah, it's not a tingle, it's straight up pain. And saying that, like, I can't remember what it was. It was an orange thing, and I had one a very long time ago. And I had bit the tip for Severo, and chewed it up and had that, and then had some sour cream and stuff with it, and it was really hot. And even though it was a natural chili, like I bit the chili itself, it wasn't cooked, it wasn't in anything, it was just the chili. So I think that was the problem I had with that. That made me feel pretty bad. But that one didn't burn. Like, it made my mouth feel hot. The problem it did have with it is that I hadn't eaten, and it, like, bubbled up in my guts and, you know, did terrible things. But had I had it as part of a cooked meal, would have been different.
I've been waiting for you.
Oh, okay. I've been meaning to
back
check on my
anytime.
buddies for ages. And I just haven't. Buddy Plaza. The Meowcenaries. What do we get? They got 2 Thunderbugs. That's good. I'll take all of that. Alright, let's send them out again. Shut up, Meg. Herbs. I want bugs. Or mushrooms. Actually, I want mushrooms. Yeah. That way I don't have to get them myself. Cool. Alright, what other side quests do I have? I need to kill 8 Roggy in the Flooded Forest and 8 Kestodon in Sandy Plains. Those could probably just happen. I don't need to force those. You...
How about this weather, hmm? Here's the quest list.
Hunt a great baggy. A rabbit, a Lagombi. Or an Azurus. Let's see what's in the other place.
I'll be here if you need me.
Any of those... So let's check the hunter notes. So if we had a paralysis sword, that would be good. Lagombi, also good for paralysis sword. Fire is a 2-star on both of those. What was the other one? Paralysis sword looking good. What else did you have?
Oh, hello.
You had a Lagombi and a...
Which quest would you like?
Oh, an Azurus.
Come again.
It also has paralysis and a 2-star fire. Azurus, Lagombi, Baggy, Blast Exhaust 3-star. Blast 2, Exhaust 3. Blast 3. So Blast would be okay. Paralysis would be really good for all 3 of those. Have you got
What?
a paralysis sword?
Are you foraging or upgrading?
We do have a fire one though. Which we can make on an upgrade. So 100 damage. Green fire. Green sharpness on 100 damage is nice. What do we got at the moment? That's thunder.
Some hunters literally take hours. I'm used to waiting.
Yeah, shut up. That's 80 with a very small green paralysis. We're gonna go kill a baggy though, so maybe we get a better one. We can get the upgrade. Currently on like 110, I think. Flame sack always makes you uncomfortable to read. Yeah, I feel you. Burnt sack would be worse though, right? Magma sack, crushed nuts. So 110 green sharpness fire versus 100 damage, green sharpness 13 fire versus straight up 100 damage. I think we should make that, especially against a 2-star. Alright, let's
Come to me if you need new gear.
Azarus is 2-star to fire. Okay. It's weird with all those different resistances. Does fire damage cause fire blight now? I think it's fire blight damage. So fire blight damage causes fire blight now. Oh, you've also got to look at the parts. Head, upper half, and its buttocks. Yeah, not so much. Well, I'm going to get him on his front legs if you're going to hit him. Yes.